If you hear something that's really offensive to you or anyone else, you were warned. I repeat, you were warned. Thanks for watching and enjoy.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? I can close the door. Yeah.
Of course.
I just wanted to say that I am indeed wearing pants. It may look like booty shorts.
What, man? What
It may look like booty shorts, but trust me, it is not. We don't have a name for this podcast yet. But hopefully you guys can help us decide. That being said, I am Wesley Almanzar, and I am here with my brother.
Yeah, the only one, the man. Hoo-ha!
Yes, get all that weirdness out.
Yes.
Just try to look at me. Let's make this natural. All right.
Hey.
Come on.
Whatever, man.
Come on.
Whatever.
If you look at that, it's a little okay.
Nah, that's just for the audience, man. Just look at the audience sometimes, because they know they're looking at us. So I gotta look a little back to them to relate.
I mean, yeah.
Goodness,
Anyway.
at least a camera.
Like, let's see here. I just wanna tell you guys to give us a break here. We're trying to make this work. I mean, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you guys a little setup. It should like pop up somewhere around the screen here.
Man, yo, it's the most ghettoest setup.
It's the most ghettoest setup of all time. I mean, it's like we have like two. You guys are gonna see a picture of it, but let me just describe it to you guys. We have like two buckets. Like two buckets, and
just to have it eye level and the camera right there to speak.
And then we have like the like the top of a shoebox, like the cover of a shoebox, so that way we could have a flat surface. Because if we don't have a flat surface, everything's gonna start discombobulating. That's a big word.
The only thing that messes up about the setup is one stomp on the floor, one slight movement.
Yeah,
the
man.
Whole
it's
video
like
just goes down.
It's like 9/11.
That man, that's gonna be clipped. That's gonna be clipped for sure.
I'm so sorry, but
it's so man. This is weird, right? This is weird to just do it. Because it's coming from two different viewerships. My friends and your friends. It's crazy.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, what a way to start. What a way to start off.
Jeez.
Anyway, but yeah, and then we have like these two boxes, holding the mic.
Ooh, man.
And holding the our phone so that we can record it. I can see you. You can see me. You can see my beautiful ugly face.
Wow, what a way to disintegrate your own
confidence. Yes.
Yeah, man. Jeez.
We also have the mic here, which is actually, because we are not rich and we are kind of broke. It's actually another iPhone, an iPhone that we don't use.
Yeah.
It's iPhone 7 if I'm not mistaken, but you don't need to know that because that doesn't really matter. I'm gonna just like talk to it. You could do the same thing too. That was I never watched gay porn before, but that was definitely like the best way to describe it.
Wow, what a
but anyway, we don't have a name for this podcast. I don't know if you can even call it podcast. It's just
I don't know, man. There was so many ideas we were thinking of, but it's just so hard to think on. To grasp on one idea because all of them sound great.
Yeah, I mean, there was one in particular.
Oh boy.
I asked some people for Snap. I mean, not for Snap. I mean,
no,
that makes
Booty
it sound
Snap.
like, No. I asked some people for a name for said podcast, and two of them answered, and two people I know of. I mean, not know of, but I know answered, and one of them said Time with Wes or Talks with Wes or something like that. And
that's not bad.
that's not bad.
It just sounds like you're the most like anyone could like type of thing. Like
I mean, it sounds like I don't know, but like I don't know if it's just me, but it sounds like it's about me. Talks with.
Look,
well, no,
Wes,
actually,
I only joined
no.
in this just because it was fun. I'm the kind of guy to just join in because it doesn't sound bad.
I mean.
For all I care, it could be yours. It's really just.
When you think about it, it's Talks with Wes, so it's not Talks. So actually, that might be a good one. I mean, it's not Talks about Wes, because if it was Talks about Wes, then
Here's
that
my life.
Yeah. I do drugs. No, I'm kidding. I don't do drugs. For all the people out there, I don't do drugs. Thank God. And there was one of them was also Wesley drinks Pepsi while talking about whiskey, and
that's just it's in itself. It's
that was oddly specific.
Why?
That was I mean, it wasn't a bad name. It was kind of funny. You know, I kind of chuckled and laughed while I said that out loud. But
it just makes you think. You know, what was going through their head to say that? Yeah,
Pepsi. That's a good one. That's a good one. I know. Yup, exactly. Yeah, yeah. That's
like the only thing I could think of is that they were drinking Pepsi by themselves while texting.
Were they drinking Pepsi, thinking that they was gonna drink wine or whiskey or something? But that was definitely an interesting one. Another one was like listening with Wes or listening to Wes. I don't know, something like that. And that doesn't sound bad. I just want to have something, a name in which, you know, like it kind of sticks out. Well, not sticks out, but like it's
something
original.
that you could remember.
Yeah, you can remember it. You know, it's
like some honorable mentions could be like Trash Taste Podcast, but I'm not saying like take. These are just precedents that you could take of, you know.
Yes, yeah. I mean, you could go more in depth into that, like, because I know you definitely watch more than one pod. I don't know if it's
I watch every single. That's the only podcast because I hate. You know. Okay, the thing is, I hate podcasts. I really do. Just because it's all for the most part. I just hate the audio ones. And even with the video ones, it's like, so much of a stretch. I find it like so much of a stretch just to watch the entire thing. And I know that's why they have highlight channels for it. But it's like, what's the point of watching the highlight channel when I can watch the whole thing? And then that's when all three of my favorite Anitubers means anime YouTubers, all of them, Joey, the Anime Man, Giguk, Connor, aka Dog VA, all in one, trash talking all the time. I love it.
I mean, I can definitely vouch for that. I mean, they do have some memorable and funny moments. You know, one time the latest episode. I don't know if there is their latest episode, but
it is.
They were talking about poop. They were talking about poop, and it was I know it's weird. It might get you guys uncomfortable, but honestly, it was really interesting, and it just kind of got me thinking. I quite frankly, I'm just saying this right now. I don't like water being I don't like the budget, you know? That's like, I don't want water to be like a water hose just like shooting up to my butthole, my gluteus maximus, and just like cleaning it, and it's just it's so uncomfortable.
I just got a wet dog.
You know, it's like I mean, even though this isn't Japan, and we don't, you know, like we're not too familiar with those types of toilets. You can kind of already feel that weird sensation, that uncomfortable sensation.
There's a drying option.
I mean, there's two ways you can do it. You can try to somehow make the water hose connect to the toilet and then just, you know, something like that. That'd be pretty weird, though. That'd be pretty.
That sounds painful.
I mean, that just sounds painful.
Don't get me started with what's the temperature of the water, cold or hot? If it was hot, spraying on your sensitive prostate.
If it was cold, I feel like it wouldn't be too good either.
I mean, okay, maybe both ways just doesn't feel.
I mean, it's nonetheless, it's still water shooting up to your buttocks. Another way you could just feel that weird sensation is if like you just poop, and then like the poop it just splashes into the water, and then the water splashes onto your butthole, and then it just something like that.
There you go. Yeah.
Let me get close to the.
Yeah, sounds
something like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hurt my cheek. But anyway.
Wait, what? But now for them, they're like, wait, which cheek?
No, whoa, guys, come
because
on.
Because we're talking about poops.
Yeah, I mean, no, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, as you were saying.
What is it? I've definitely felt. You guys, I mean, tell me, like, you guys definitely felt that sensation when, like, you're pooping.
Oh yeah.
And you know. Like it just splashes in the water, just splashes to your butt. Yeah, it feels so.
It just sprinkles, bro. It's like, yo, let me touch.
Yeah. Hey, yo, bro, what's up, bro?
No, it's like every sixth grader every sixth grader is telling themselves, yo, if you don't slap this ceiling up, if you don't jump and slap that thing,
every
you're gay.
Hey, yo, bro, can you think you could, you think you could tell me you're not gay if you smack that top of the wall? Like,
yeah. Bro, we be jumping. I remember I kept doing that so many times.
I know. That was just always fun to do. I remember. Because in our school, I go to Bronx School for Law, Government and Justice, LGJ, you know what I'm saying? in our school, like we would always do it to like the exit signs.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
oh,
and then
I can't do that.
it got to a point where someone broke it, but it wasn't anyone in my grade, thankfully, and I'm glad that it wasn't me. To be specific. I don't know how you guys did it though.
Nah, see, okay, if we're talking about middle school times, because I was in the one in MS331, Bronx School Young Leaders and all that stuff, right? It wasn't to the exit ones, I would say. It was like, and if it was like one time out of the entire year. Because we know the dean and the principal will literally get on your butt for that. And you can get expelled for just slapping the exit. Like, you know the thing, you know, the one that you're talking about, right?
But it doesn't break?
It breaks. It broke because one student, one fat kid decided to go and do it with his enlarged hands, slaps it, and it hits a teacher at the end of it.
Should have used those weights. Should have used those hands on some weights or something. Gee, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. It was messed up. But and it also speaking of breaking exit signs. I remember one time my friend he I think it was his basketball. No, it wasn't his basketball, but he was playing with the basketball next to my social studies class, and what is it? He ended up breaking the one of the signs. It was the clock. There was a clock next to the social studies class outside of it, and then it was people who started playing with the basketball, like they hit the clock or something.
What?
I mean, I don't know if I can't remember it too well, but I think it was either a clock or one of those lights, those school lights, you know, like those long school lights. Yeah, it was like one of those, and then it just it just fell down. It just fell down. And
was anyone in there? Was anyone like it didn't like?
Yeah, I mean, it was like the end of school.
But yeah. Wait, it hit someone, like, there was people beneath
there
that
wasn't people
lights.
there, but there was, like, people playing there.
Oh, okay. I thought someone actually got injured in
Yeah, so my friend was, like, my friend was, like, playing with them, but, like, he was able to get out of it before they got caught. And,
yo, that's a miracle.
I think the people who got caught got detention, so.
Of course, that's some offense right there. Dang, yo.
It was pretty crazy, man. I mean, you know, that's just like one of those things you can expect from a school in New York, specifically the Bronx. You know, I mean, it's like, you know, we don't have recess, so might as well take the recess inside. You know.
See, that's the thing. I was privileged for that. I thought once you enter middle school, and I'm pretty sure every fifth grader thought, oh my god, every middle school don't have like a little playground or something you could play outside after recess or during lunch, and you only have to talk with your friends, right? That's the only options. Nah, fam, from my school, dude, I was lucky. I was just that lucky student to have such a big freaking backyard, bro, for the school, for literally all grades. And mind you, my school had
Oh my god. It
was fun.
You basically described yourself as a backyardigan, you know?
Backyard.
Oh, you know, man, I missed that show, man.
I love the penguin dude. The penguin dude was
the penguin dude, right? He was blue or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, he had like a little tuxedo over here.
Yeah. Man's was fancy, man. That's how you know he got some HOEs, man.
Wow.
I mean, you can't really blame him, you know. I mean, he's a pretty handsome man. Not man. Oh wait, no.
Joe, 2021. You're so handsome.
No, pedophilia is a thing. Yeah, I have a few questions. I wanted to share.
Roll them in the questions.
Because I asked some people, hey, yo, give me some questions, man. Give me some questions, you know. And there's like to be honest, there's only 3 of them. But
that's good enough. We can extend it as long as we want them, man.
We're there's people who are a fan of going off topic.
Yeah.
And just, you know, my handy dandy notebook here, really bad. But let's see here. All right. So this question comes from a friend of mine. I go to school with him, and he says, "Is having an anime girl as your wallpaper weird in your opinion? Also, what are your opinions on J-pop?" So I'm gonna answer that's like a 2-part question. The first part of the question is having an anime girl as your wallpaper weird in your opinion. I'm gonna you wanna go first? Cause like you're more like prone to the idea of doing so.
Alright, so the thing is with that, right? No, it's not weird because personally, coming from me, I'm an anime fan, right? Wes is what you. I mean, you could speak on half. Are you like just tell the viewer? Are you half in or half now? Or you're somewhat to a degree?
I mean, I'm like,
because there's a spectrum. There are people that love more of this and there's less of this. You know.
I'm like a baby halfway through birth.
Okay, that's a good. That's not a bad analogy.
I'm not fully like in the world, but I'm not fully exited out of the womb.
Okay, that's
you
fine.
know.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
Replace the womb with anime and world with like
the outside world, like the
other shows or like anything that's just not anime. Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
that's fine. That's fine. Because the answer will vary between West.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So personally, for me, bro, I have one as we speak right now. I do have a waifu. My waifu is it's an anime character from the Monogatari series, Shinobu Oshino. She's a vampire. I'm not a pedophile for that. Okay, that's a whole topic for so much, bro. But to keep it simple, it's not weird. You're not weird for that if you're talking to another anime fan. But if you're talking to someone that just purely isn't into anime, they might feel that way. All right, but as a general topic, no, it's not. You're completely fine. That's it.
so basically, to cut it short, yeah, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. I mean, yeah, sure, you can definitely, man. I'm not gonna judge you for it. If I ever have one, that'll be quite surprising because I usually don't have a lot of anime as my wallpaper.
Yeah, it's very rare to see.
Or when it is, it's probably just like basic animes, like Dragon Ball and Naruto or something like that.
What we call people like Wes, which is nothing wrong, but we call them showtards. People that just like shonen a lot.
Yeah, you basically replace the re in tards.
Literally.
Retards.
Literally.
And you just kind of say show tards.
It's not an offense, but with the retard...
Does, even though it does sound like one, it really isn't.
Yeah, because they like anime, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's like the N-word with the A, even though it might sound offensive. I didn't say the actual N-word, I just said...
yes.
And like, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's kind of what I think of it. It's fine. If you have anime as your wallpaper, an anime girl, or like your wife. If you say that, yo, bro, that's my waifu, but what are you talking about? I'm gonna be like, okay, well, yo, chill, dude. Relax. What do you like? We already have enough school shooters.
But no, what's your thoughts? I got a question for you because that adds on to that. What's your thoughts on people like kind of like liking 2D characters, not over a 3D girl, but like, you know what I'm saying, like they like a 2D character because their personal attributes, right? I just want to know your personal take so that way the audience could know a certain answer.
Well, what do you mean?
So like, okay, so because you know how like some people stan certain characters, a fictional character, right? Any fictional character, it could be brought from Marvel, DC, anime, anything, right? For me personally, let's say anime. I wouldn't say, I don't like using the word stan. That's such an odd...
Stan? Okay.
I hate that.
Quick time out. Stan means... Okay, the way it originated is because Eminem put the word stalker and fan together. Okay, and
what?
Yeah,
wait, I don't know this.
Yeah. Eminem made a song named Stan, and it was basically talking about how like this stalker / fan was like, like doing this creepy stuff, and then all of a sudden, everyone turned Stan into like a more positive thing, even though it's still just kind of cringy and just like ugh. But yeah, that's basically
That's what that means. I just always use the word with not knowing what the
yeah. I didn't really know what the word meant at first, but you can keep going now.
No, it's just okay. What I'm saying is the question to you would be, because there's some people, right? There's some people they love a character so much, like the term best girl, right? Mm-hmm. Like I would say my best girl would be again like Shinobu, right? I love her character design. I love her character attributes, her personality. I love it. I just love those kinds of girls. They're nice, right? And some people go to the far extreme, right? They might say, yo, I want to I just want to screw her, but I want to screw a body pillow over, type of thing.
Jesus Christ.
There's levels of extremity. So my question is to you, what do you think? What's your opinion on that? Because I know we had some answers like this, some conversations about this, not too brief, but not actually a while back. I just can't remember. I just wanted to have reassurance of what's your thoughts. It might have changed now, but it could be the same from a couple of months back.
It's fine. I mean, you can. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean,
would
why
you
not?
personally?
But
in my
I
opinion. Yeah.
personally, no. No, cause like
That's respectable. That's respectable.
I don't really like see much of the why aspect for me. But like then again, I also wouldn't do it for like a real life, like a real girl, like a real woman who's
Or like a cosplayer of that character. That
yeah, no, yeah.
Respectable.
But yeah, no, just plain and simple. I mean, you do it if you or someone else does it, you know, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, I think we can move on to the next question, right? Like the next part of the question, right?
Why? What's the next part?
The next part of the question is, what are your thoughts on J-pop? Which, if no one knows, J-pop is like K-pop, except replace the Korean in K-pop and put J, which is Japanese pop. If I'm not mistaken.
It's crazy how J-pop became the modernized today version of city pop from 30 years ago.
Yeah, if you want to break down what city pop is, because not a lot of people, if there is a lot of people
it's borderline
watching
the same, but except the difference is it's like the Americanized. They literally city pop took America's 70s time period, but make it into the 80s and run that for the next 30 years plus until it died, until it got repicked again. The popularity got repicked again through the social media and internet. And basically city pop is, we got like the king, I would say the king of city pop would be is Tatsuo Yamashita. He's a really good artist, a good way to start into it. It's just like, you know, funk, all that stuff, but mixed with like, you know, stuff like that. American stuff, American culture, but just Japaneseified.
Yeah, I could definitely vouch for that. I mean, yeah, city pop is amazing. It's definitely a bop for sure.
I don't really listen to modern ones because they do sound good, but I just love the sticking to the old.
Yeah, you know you know, you can't beat the classics. You know, that's definitely an example of that. You know, my thoughts on your Japanese pop or J-pop. I haven't listened to some or all of it and anything. Cause you know, I mean, I'm more like I know of K-pop a bit more because you know, it's not. I think it's it's so popular. I mean, J-pop, it's cool. You know, it's cool. They probably have some heat too. You know, I just if time comes to it, then I might just, you know, listen to some J-pop and it'll be like,
yo, you might like it.
And it'll be like, you know, I'm just gonna be saying some lyrics I don't even know the meaning of, and you know, that's gonna be okay, you know.
Hey man, look, that's the same. Like, if it's the same for Japanese people as well and Korean people. If they don't know the lyrics of an American song, they're still bopping to it because just two reasons: the beat and it just sounds nice. It's the same argument, honestly.
Literally, legitimate music to their ears.
Like, yeah, because America has popularized themselves so much, like as this best country. We're really not the best country, but I'm not gonna go too far in that. That's
definitely what we're not gonna go to. But,
too much. What's the second question?
The second question, just to paraphrase it, it was basically asking me, when am I like gonna like get on AOT and AOT Attack on Titan, which is crazy because we were literally having a discussion before this, and
man,
wow, it's crazy because I was just because you know I don't. It's not that I. It is. I'm gonna be real here. I don't watch a lot of anime, but I know of a decent amount of anime.
I can vouch to some to a certain degree.
But it's on Netflix. We have Netflix, and I've just been too busy with other shows to do so.
They only had season 1. They didn't do anything more.
I mean.
That's why I watch it. Well, that's why I subscribe to Crunchyroll to have full access of AOT instead of watching an anime parodies with freaking porn ads.
But, jeez,
literally.
But what is it? I said if I made a deal because like, you know.
Man, the deal of bringing it up, huh?
Yeah, I made a deal. I said because I'm a fan of superheroes. If you guys didn't know, I'm a fan of superheroes. I own a couple comic books. And I said, yo, if I watch, because ALT has 4 seasons, right?
Yeah, it's 4 seasons. Yeah.
So I'm
considering its running time as
and this deal is like something you can't like really take. I mean, you can't like not take it because like it benefits you more than it does to me because I'm gonna have to watch one season more of something. But basically, I said
you don't have to. You can really kind of drop it if you. It's on you.
Well,
That's on you.
I mean, I kind of feel incomplete if I don't, but
Whatever.
basically, I said, hey, if we watch all 3 seasons of Jessica Jones on Netflix, then I'll be down to watch 4 seasons of Attack on Titan, and honestly, that's kind of fair. Does him more justice than it does to me. And
I mean, do you find justice in doing so? Like in terms of do you feel accomplished? Well, you haven't felt accomplished yet, but you've seen some clips of AOT, like the things that I've shown you.
Yeah, and there's if I'm not mistaken, there's been some memes of it or something.
Oh, yeah, there's memes for every bunch of things.
Yeah. So definitely know of that, and yeah, man. I mean, it's definitely quite interesting to do, and we'll definitely update you guys on that if you really care. If you don't care, oh well.
Possibly in the next podcast.
Possibly in the next podcast.
Yeah.
But okay, and the last question is let me just check something right now. Okay, okay.
It's been 23 minutes.
25 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
Hey. We're gonna keep the first episode a little short and simple. This is our introduction. But I think that's pretty fair. Then we'll see what happens when we get into more lengthy episodes. But
I love lengthy episodes.
Yeah. Okay. This question is it's kind of I don't think this is much of a question, but it says, was math invented?
What?
Is water wet?
Okay.
That's a great question. Was math invented? I mean, I don't know. They would have to add something or subtract something to see if it was.
Wow, what a way.
Yeah, what a way to. Yeah.
Whoa, guys, we just made up these words.
Yo, bro, that's like cavemen trying to find logs of wood to do a fire. Like they kind of just invented math right there. It was like, okay, let's see how much wood we need. They would add so much wood to see. I don't know, man.
Having values, use counting fingers.
Was math. Yeah, exactly. Was math invented? How was math invented, or was math invented? I think that's a pretty simple question. Yeah. I mean, math. I personally, I don't like math.
Math is math for me, math and me have kind of. I say I love math, but there's some times where I just kind of hate it. But I love it though. I love the fact that I hate math, because in a real relationship you hate sometimes. You hate certain aspects of them when you get to know them more, and that's some of the things I do. There's some things I hate about math, but there's some parts I just love it. It just makes sense of it, and that's just really it, Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But what is it? Let's see. This is. I don't know if this should be the way to go out.
I personally, I think, right, again, we're really good. We can make topics out of literally anything.
Oh, what is it? I said, yo, remember you said how AJ, which is our friend, AJ saw there was this girl that was
I won't bring that up.
Let's get into that, man. Let's get into that.
Again, look, I'm telling you, podcasts don't have to have about stories. It can literally be about anything.
I know,
bro.
but let's I said, let's go.
Let's
come on. You either go out. You either.
Yeah, I literally don't want to go. I want to go in.
1, pause. 2, still pause. 3,
I want to stay
pause.
close to that kind of stuff. Nah, man. Look, I'm just saying. We could literally talk about anything. As of we speaking right now, but we are literally talking about something.
Yeah, we're adding more minutes. Yeah,
Not just to add minutes, just really to talk about, just you, me talking. The whole point of a podcast is for these guys to look at us, and they just hear it out.
To look at two people.
Yeah, as we're speaking about literally a topic to talk about.
2 kids, 15, 1 17.
I want to qualify you 16. You're literally about this is your year.
I'm 15 and a half, but.
Oh man, we still use halves.
People. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that? I never understood why people use halves. I understand, but you're so particular.
Do you not understand how it works?
What do you mean? I do understand. I just hate that understanding. Okay, so when you're okay, you have to wait a year, right? Mm-hmm. There's 12 months in a year, right? And you're literally in your halfway mark. Right?
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I just don't like that concept, I'm 50 and a half years old. What the?
I
Bro,
mean,
tell me you're 15. You're 15 at the moment. You're 15.
I'm 99 and a half.
It's close to 100.
Well, bro, might as well say you're 100. Gee.
Yeah. And why you're this? Why you this old, man?
I mean, that's a blessing to be that old.
Hey,
To be honest, a blessing.
that's for them. But for me personally, I'm like, bro. And when I get to that age, I kind of feel like, what the frick? Why am I still alive? Why am I still alive right now, yo? It's a weird, I know it's a warped way to think about, but no, it's real. I don't want to suffer anymore.
Really? Wow, that's how you consider that.
No,
that's how you considered your life suffering. Just
when you're older. Right now, I am enjoying it. There's 3/3 of lives, right? I'm literally about to complete 1/3 of my life soon. When I hit a certain age, that's when I'm 20, right? After that, when I live the second third of my life, all right, it's starting to feel a little. Right, even if I have everything I wanted, right, and I'm still working to get better things, right. When I hit my third of third, right, I don't know how to say it. I'm saying it probably wrong. I don't care. When I get to that point, now it's kind of like, okay, all I'm doing is sit. Like, you know how quarantine is? That is that, but times more years on. If you live that long, if you're in your 60s, when you're in your 60s and you retire, that's literally you. You're giving money to your grandkids, and that's all you're doing. And every time they come in. That's all you're doing. And then to live and get by, you go into the supermarket, go back to your home. That's literally how my mom and I lived. Literally. That's almost not all. Some are really lavishly and live in a mansion. That's very few people in the economy. In any economy you can think of. Free market, command, aka communism, capitalistic economy, and mixed economies. There's all different lifestyles of what a grandpa and grandmother lived like. What I'm just saying is that multiply that with more years of you hopefully living on over the expectancy. I just don't know how they do it.
I mean,
it's nice, but it's like.
I mean, it all goes to. I think that also goes to that also begs to ask the question. If you're really scared of death, if you're scared of dying, then
anyone is going to be scared. Anyone is scared of that.
No, that's not true. Some people are not scared of dying.
That's some is very small to the abundance amount of not you being death. It's natural. That's a part of a human aspect of you. That's philosophy right there. Yo, it's getting philosophical up in here.
Yeah, we're getting all.
I like it though. I like that.
All Plato's here, bro. We're getting all. This is.
It's not like we can get back into the future.
That is such a wow. That's wow.
You know wow. It went so well, right?
That was so well. I didn't see that coming. Jesus Christ.
You never saw it coming. Hey, John, if you're looking at this.
No. Oh my God. I don't. Oh man. If you gotten this far and you're in. What is it? 32 minutes in.
Congrats to you.
Yeah, congrats to you, man.
Yo, a little high five.
Yeah, high five.
There you go.
Bam, baby. Let's go.
You're impressing. You're impressing.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah.
But yeah, you were about to say something about that. About the whole idea of some people, and I can understand that.
Some people aren't afraid to die. Which I don't think is scary, but I think it makes me happy to find out that they can accept
death.
Not just death, but a harsh reality per se. And that's I don't know about you, but I find that beautiful. You know, if you can accept that things are hard and
you can accept you're in your
and that
deathbed.
Yeah, and that your time has come. You know, that's beautiful. I would consider that like the beautiful ending to life.
Yeah.
To a game called Life. Yeah.
Imagine Square Enix. The same people that made Life is Strange and that same art style.
Life is beautiful. I don't know, man.
That game was so good.
I mean, it was good. It was definitely but I remember watching Jacksepticeye's game.
That's what made it good because
bro.
man. I was like, what? Yo, if you were in elementary and you saw Jacksepticeye, in middle school around that time period of the time frame when Life is Strange was out, everyone was talking about it.
You see, it was so loved. It had intense moments. It had memorable moments. It had great characters.
Yeah. Not to mention, this is when Telltale series were really popping.
Yeah, it was popping. Yeah, in the cinematics, I'm gonna just call it. It might not be cinema, but that's how beautiful and how much of an impact it made. That you could turn that into a movie, and I don't even think it would be done righteous. But
yeah, I don't even know how can it become in a movie, because remember, Telltale series.
Telltale is based on the choices, the players' decisions. Yeah.
How does that work? I mean, you can make two separate movies or going back in time.
Maybe at the end of the movie, like it zooms out of the TV, and then it shows the gamer playing the game.
Wow.
It shows like, dang man, I wish I got the better ending.
Imagine the cameo of Jack. Yo,
Jack who?
Jacksepticeye, man.
Oh.
Him and that as like the one zooming out. Yo, and I was like, man, what's this?
Man, what is it? But yeah, it was great cinematography, great like the score, and what I mean by the score, I mean like the music. Man, it was so good. It was, man, the environment, everything, man.
Best character, tell me, go.
Best character.
This might get us some heated decisions here, man. We're about to start a fight here if you don't.
Was Max? Max was the brown hair one, right?
Yes.
I'd say Chloe. Chloe was the blue hair.
Yes, good
yeah.
terms. Good.
I mean,
bro, she would deserve with such bad either decision you'd made.
No. You see, bro. But here's the thing. Look, if this is the first Life is Strange we're talking about, by the way.
Yeah. The first episode, right?
Yeah, no. Well, I'm talking about it as a whole, and I'm gonna go more specific into the last episode. Well, not the last episode, but where the storm is happening, and they're saying you gotta choose which one you want to save, Chloe or.
And that's based on a certain aspect, but you talk about that. But I'm gonna say that after that it's based on a psychological.
Yeah. It's a
decision type of thing.
It's like this is so basically you got to choose if you want to save Chloe or the town. And honestly, I wouldn't have chose Chloe because I know that she wouldn't want that. I mean, I know that she wouldn't want that. She probably wouldn't want that. And there's so much people in the town that that are just you just can't go without them, and they have lives, they have families. I'm not, and me sacrificing the town for one person, that makes me look selfish. That looks like I'm doing something for the greater being of myself, and I just kind of
you can't live that way. Hey, it's also based on morality. People who decided that decision, it was based on a certain morality aspect.
Now because when we first saw it, I wasn't I didn't have much of a brain because it was 9 or 10 or something like that, and it was just more so oh my god, this is crazy. But now thinking at it, people who chose saving Chloe, honestly, not the best decision. And Chloe,
I felt like that was the best decision in my opinion.
Saving Chloe?
Heck yeah! You know why? I'll tell you. Look, again, it goes into the further aspect of individuality or saving the sole amount of the number of people. Does the number of people, right? The number of one person is greater than the number of a community, right? And that all tags along to the idea of your values. My values is that is a very close person than anyone else in the entire community of that pool of people. The pool of people, right? I can definitely resonate with this person way more, and if I lose that person and won't be able to, I can't have the option to see them anymore, and next thing you know, I'm just going to the funeral every single year. Yo, I can't, bro. That just makes me feel so sad. Yeah, sure, I save people, but I'm just gonna keep reflecting back on that. But it's the same way, like you said, it's the same idea for you. You will be reflecting back on the decision you just made.
So it's really more so of a loophole.
It's on both ends. Depending on your values.
You're not gonna be satisfied. You're not gonna be truly satisfied.
Your values, not you. Your values won't be satisfied because decisions are made based on your family values or any values you go on.
I mean, it goes more in depth to. I mean, it begs to ask the question. You can't really. I mean, not the question, but the statement. You can't save everyone.
Yeah. That's also that too. Yeah.
And I think that would be the best way to describe that entire moment and the entire the dire scene, everything, just the way that moment was being set up, bro. It was so crazy. And bro, what is it? Chloe's stepdad, right? The strict one, the strict one, the soldier or whatever that had the hair and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. In the second one, right? In the sequel, where it was two completely different people. Yeah, he was. It turns out that he actually helps the two boys Because they live in like in an oasis, or whatever.
Yeah.
And like he's like retired. It's not like he's retired, but like he just doesn't do anything. He's more chill now. He's less strict. He has like a belly.
Wait, this is the game. This is the game with the two boys, right?
Yeah, the two boys. Yeah. And oh my god, no, that kid, no.
I wasn't.
Life
to
is
be
Strange.
honest, I wasn't too invested in that one. I couldn't like keep up with like Jacksepticeye playing that game. The only game I really loved was Life is Strange and Before the Storm. Those two were good because Before the Storm was literally the sequel. I mean, the prequel before Life is Strange, and that was kind of cool to know beforehand of like about Chloe's life. Yo.
I mean, what I think is, the Life is Strange 2, like I didn't really care about it too much because I was like, oh wait, what happened to Max and Chloe? And then it was like two different boys now, and now I'm like, oh okay, so it's completely different. But turns out I was wrong. It's not completely different. It has like the same. Like it has almost a similar synopsis, or basically
it's in
what
the
game is
same
about.
world. It's in the same.
It's in the same world because Chloe's stepdad is in there.
Yeah, that's how we know. Yeah.
And there's some pictures of Max and Chloe and like, and what is it basically? It I didn't follow up to the game till it was like hitting the last few episodes.
Too. I was like,
damn, yo, bro, nah, this is crazy. This is a good game for sure.
Yeah.
And.
It's so sad to say that we had to say it was a good game at the
towards like the very last because like it's not that it was stale, but it's just that I didn't. I feel like,
for me it was definitely stale. It was for me.
No, I mean I feel like I just didn't give it a chance, you know, like
I tried, I couldn't.
Yeah, I just didn't give it a chance. I mean, but yeah, it was like hitting the last couple of episodes, and I was like, all right, let me just take a peek at this. And I was like, bro, this is crazy, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then I was like no. I feel like this game is not gonna get the credit it does.
Yeah, as much as it did at the first time.
As much as the first one.
Yeah.
Because
and this applies to many like even movies and too like the first.
The people like the original. The original is more.
Nothing can outbeat the original.
Yeah, and can I just like say, bro, the ending, bro, the endings was just crazy, bro. Like the good endings, the bad endings, the mixed ending, bro. It was so
two different alternatives.
And that's the thing about Telltale games, like especially Life is Strange, like the Life is Strange trilogy. Like it was just like, wow, you can't really. Well, except for Life is Strange Before the Storm, because like that's already set. Like you already know how that one's gonna end.
Yeah.
But the Life is Strange duology, like 1 and 2, bro, those endings, bro. Oh my god, man.
They know how to pull our strings.
Yeah, dude, and like, oh man, it's just crazy, man. It's wow. It's like they could make me shed a tear, and I would be like, I would just do my best to like put the tears back into my eye, you know. Yeah. It was so beautiful. It was beautifully terrifying. You know, it was terrifying knowing that the characters that I love don't survive, or the characters that I love don't do the best even when they do survive.
Yeah.
After they do survive, and it's really something, you know. That's just that was just me.
Man,
those games are amazing. Those games are definitely amazing, and it really did help set the genre of Telltale games even further. Because now, dude, we have freaking. Well, what is it? I think during that time there was also Borderlands.
I never
really played the game, but I've heard some good things about it.
It's always those games that you hear something good about, but you just do you have it? Do you have the chance? You don't
have the chance. I don't have the chance to play it.
Yeah.
I mean, I played like a mobile version of it, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't. I mean, I was like pretty young at that time.
Yeah, me too.
I'm still young, but like I'm talking about like 9 or 10, 11, something like that. And then freaking and then like what is it? The Batman Telltale series, dude. That one really caught me off guard. I didn't really expect that to be a Telltale game, especially since it was like, okay, so what can you possibly do with Batman in a Telltale game? Because it's like Joker.
Everything is set up.
Yeah, everything's set up. And then it was like telling us like the story, like kind of an origin of Joker, and I was like, okay, wait, but like.
I think it's because, you know why, Wes? I think it's because there hasn't been such a game for Batman, because we know Batman. How many years has Batman been out now?
70, 80 years.
Almost that. Yeah, and think about it. Everything has been set up for us to like it. The authors has set up the things that what makes Batman so good. Let's take those aspects and make it a story. And now it's giving us the options They made alternative scenarios for us to choose those alternative scenarios, and that's what.
So now you can
exactly. That was a good marketing.
And the way this really grips the mind of the player when you play Telltale Batman is that so you know what makes Batman interesting, but what if you as the player can decide what makes Batman interesting?
Yes.
And I think that whole premise of the game is what made it so amazing, so beautiful.
And not only that, but just slap Batman on the game.
Yeah. I mean, well, there's some game there's some Batman Arkham Origins. Like, people don't like that game, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, it's all right. I mean, I never played it, but I would love to play the Batman Arkham.
Played that game, on PC. He liked it. It wasn't that bad.
I mean, well, there you go. I mean, but Batman games, they're always a sight for sore eyes. They're so beautiful. Especially if they're done right.
Bro, every Batman game beating them up. Like, almost every Batman game, when they start beating them up, it just looks so the camera moving.
It looks like throwing a dummy around. Yeah, it's like that meme when he won't kill you, but he'll kill your bills, Yeah, and then and speaking of that meme, it was crazy because I never thought I'd seen Spider-Man so come at you with almost murderous intent in Spider-Man PS4. Ooh. Spider-Man PS4 is a great game. You haven't played it, you should totally play it. I watched gameplays of it.
Everyone's gonna be like, "Here, wait, you played the game already?"
Yeah. While I didn't play the game, I definitely.
I know you would. You would.
I definitely would. The game's like $20 now, but I just.
What?
Yeah, because it's been out for a couple years now. I just haven't gotten the chance to really play it because been doing some stuff.
Of course.
School stuff. But great game. And I've never seen Spider-Man just almost kill someone, bro. In the Spider-Man trailer, he goes he spins his not swings at you, but he webs you, he webs you, and then he just just stomps on your chest, bro, on your pecs, and then it looks like he's crushing your ribs.
Spider-Man
bro.
Dimension had a lot of death.
That's true. That was a great game. That was an amazing game.
I know,
Spider-Man
but I'm just saying,
Dimensions.
using different it's just it's Spider-Man movements. What do you think of Spider-Man? He does a lot of crawling around you sometimes, or even throwing some objects at you, or getting to you with his wings.
I wouldn't mind if they gave that game a sequel. Honestly, wouldn't mind if they found a way to put Spider-Man PS4 into.
Wasn't it done by
Activision? Yeah, Activision had Spider-Man. Now they don't. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's right though. So don't quote me on that. But yeah, they were basically doing Spider-Man games, and then it was they
didn't do too bad. They didn't do too bad though.
Well, some games
I know,
one or two.
I'm only saying that because of Shattered Dimensions. That's the only reason.
Shattered Dimensions, and some people hate Shattered Dimensions. No, actually no. Some people hate Spider-Man: Edge of Time, and Spider-Man: Edge of Time was when the present day Spider-Man and met with 2099 Spider-Man.
That was kind of cool.
That was really cool.
The ending to it was so.
I don't know. It was like Anti-Venom and Dr. Octopus. No, not Dr. Octopus. It was Anti-Venom and the 2099 Peter Parker. And spoiler alert, but honestly, if you haven't played the game, what the heck is wrong with you? But
go ahead, give it a shot.
But yeah, definitely. And if you don't know, Anti-Venom and 2099 Peter Parker, who's now evil, and he's owner of this billion-dollar industry, Parker Industries. Yeah, he's definitely leveled up. But ultimately that's turned him evil, and he's been working for the force of bad. And honestly, I don't really see him that's not really much of. That's not Peter Parker. That's just not Peter Parker. Peter Parker wouldn't do that. He's not the type to do that. That's just not his forte. But it's basically you have to beat him, and then after that, Peter goes back into the dimension to his world, and then 2099 Spider-Man is that's good. All right, end of the Looney Tunes episode. And then that's basically it. And I definitely, it looks cool. But what I don't like the suits and stuff, they're great. The designs is great.
Mm-hmm.
But when Peter Parker's face is so bad.
As of the time, it was PS3, right? As of the time of that game, it was.
I think it was PS Vita.
At the time,
PS3.
Right?
Yeah. But
getting a remastered,
Yeah, I mean,
hey,
I
just
mean,
to waste time.
That's kind of like just to waste time for a good new Spider-Man game.
At that point.
People hated Spider-Man Edge of Time because of the fact that it had bad level designs. I mean, I didn't play the game, so I really wouldn't know. But I really memorized the. I mean, not memorized the game, but I know of the game for its for its ending. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I definitely want to play that game. It should be something pretty low on places, but yeah, it's just yeah.
That's if we got a PS3 or
yeah,
not
exactly,
even a. See, that's the thing. PC has it way better. You can just get that right there and they'd be able to run that thing.
Yeah. But you gotta build it.
Of course, but hey, look. I mean, that's something I wouldn't mind doing when I'm like in my 30s.
Bro, imagine if we see Bob the Builder building.
He's like, Bob the.
But like, it would be so weird for him if he does it because it's like,
man, what's the point of his tools now?
Yeah. So what? Wait, this is the first time I'm not gonna use my construction builders. Or my construction vehicles. Wait. And then it's gonna be like one weird episode. It's gonna be like, so does this go here?
You remember the kid? You know who would do probably good? You know that kid show where it's similar to Bob the Builder, but it was like take on a Hispanic, like the kid. He had like a box tool and whatever, and he's a kid, and it was on Disney Junior, right? And stuff. I kind of forgot.
The tools will like speak.
Yeah, they would speak. Yeah, they would speak some Spanish a little bit here.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I kind of remember it. Not too sure what it's called though.
Yeah, he had like a blue one.
I thought you was talking about. Sid the Science Kid. I like that show.
That was cool. That was a good
cool.
Show. I only liked it because the mother was there.
I mean,
I'm being honest. I'm sorry, Wes. Hey, I was like, wait, is it wrong to like 2D characters? Like I like.
No, she wasn't 2D. She was
2D, 3D. It doesn't matter to me. Anything that was literally 2D on the surface, because you're watching on the screen. Anything that looks
like you can have sex with, That's.
Oh man.
Basically what you're saying.
Have you ever fantasized over?
You ever fantasized of a mom and a kid show?
Yeah. When you were a kid, not
definitely.
Now.
High five.
Not now, man.
Yeah, man. Glad to know we're not the only one. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, it was so funny because like they were like, they were like singing and stuff, and then they would like go to recess, and then. It was like the full kid. It was like the full kid experience. Yeah. It was so.
I felt like I could have been the kid with them. Like I could have been his. I could whoever the name was.
It's crazy because like whenever I try to rewatch some of my childhood like shows, it always feels weird, and I just can't seem to watch it anymore.
It's just
because it feels like it's like hey, I'm not like now I just can't like
go
feel
back
like
to watching 23-minute or 10-minute videos of like.
No, I can't. It's because like
it's the vibe now.
It just the vibe is just so weird now.
It's like now you're looking at everything kind of analytical.
Like this is so stupid, but I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sometimes the bad shows it can be good at the times because of it solely being bad.
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, guilty. Yeah, it's like Yo Gabba Gabba was so great, but then it was like, wait a minute. So how would there be monsters that look like people are in the Yo Gabba Gabba plus Among Us? Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh heck no. Nah. You're taking amazing. You're taking your kids to like and make them and they enlarge.
Like Yo Gabba Gabba, Yo Gabba Gabba.
Speaking of Yo Gabba Gabba, I am pretty sure there is a Yo Gabba Gabba Yo Gabba Gabba.exe a scary horror.
Oh, there's always one of those.
And it's like. I don't know, but it would be like pretty funny to play that game. You're like, oh, what?
There's always one of those, There's
Yo Gabba Gabba meets FNAF.
FNAF. I feel like Yo Gabba Gabba would probably win that because I feel like they got like they're low key with it. They're like like they're low key like.
And there's 5 members too.
Yeah, like I feel like they can get down with it. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Yo, but like.
Oh that's New Yorker, man. That's New Yorker type.
But yeah, I mean that'd be pretty cool to see. That'd be like some death battle type stuff.
Oh God.
Yo Gabba Gabba versus
FNAF.
Oh no, like a 1-minute melee.
Oh
no,
man.
Research because we don't have any research of Yo Gabba Gabba versus FNAF because we also don't have any research on FNAF.
Wow, that'll be insane just to see, kind of, because it's like you're taking two kid shows that has no science involved into it,
and just to involve and just to please the anime fans, add a little bit of Goku.
Why? What? Bro, that's just for the anime fans. It'll be like, oh yeah. Cater the Dragon Ball.
No, bro. Imagine if Goku loses that, and then the DBZ fans will be like, bro, what, bro?
Writing in the comments already, 30-year-olds.
They'll be like, yeah. Well, according to my calculations, if E equals MC squared, then I don't know why this.
God, it's always on TikTok. I be seeing someone 15 years older than me talking about it.
Yo, bro,
You're 30.
Real. If he can't beat Goku, doesn't matter.
Why? Why does it?
Because it doesn't. Yo, bro. I'm just trying to watch an anime. And then next thing you know, like every time you watch an anime, there's always gonna be like that one person that's gonna be like, can he beat Goku though?
I can't
like,
with those people.
And
literally block.
I mean, it was funny, but like
now it's running on like the way to just piss someone off. It's just it became a meme. Now it's a thing to piss people off.
It's like bringing up a joke that was funny at the beginning of a movie. And then at the end of the movie, you say it again, and everybody's like,
when it gets emotional, you just say it, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, at least the car's fixed. And then everyone's like, bro, what? Bro.
And the ending credits.
He gets shot in the face.
What's with you and man? It's always with the shoot, bro. That's so 2012. So Ryan Higa, 12, like 2012.
Man, Ryan
Smosh.
Higa was so cool, dude.
Well, Smosh now he has his own like.
See, that's the thing about you gotta admire about Ryan. He's never got into drama because he's been so chill.
Always have and always will be.
I don't know. Smosh hasn't got into drama. Nothing.
Yeah, the only like it was not.
Anthony
I wouldn't say it was a
leaving?
drama. It was more of like a news coverage of like, oh my god, something awakening is happening.
Yeah. Anthony left, and then
I do respect that he
got
makes videos.
bankrupt. Yeah, Anthony still makes. He's still.
Some of his videos are not bad.
Yeah, he's still getting like millions of a day. Or
and I'm gonna be honest with you, Anthony Padilla really handed Smosh, to be honest, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure that fan base wouldn't be as huge if it was. I know it was because
he carried.
It was yes, right? I felt like he. I didn't like Ian too much.
When he left, I didn't really like.
It wasn't just. It was
smoshed. Yeah. It got smoshed. That's the best way to put it. I mean, like it wasn't.
They smoshed him.
Like, well, I don't know. I feel like the main problem with me and Smosh is that it got like Smosh wasn't. It got more of a company, and it wasn't.
Oh yeah, that too.
And it wasn't like two people doing it by themselves. It was
like, hey, welcome to the
crew. It was two
crew.
people and then other people in the background with the cameras and stuff. When it would just be like two people and one camera, no one helping them. Two people. One of them was the editor. Anthony was the editor. Two people and random people. Two people and the video would have like people from their neighborhood. But next thing you know, now they're like. There's two of the main people.
Man.
One of them already left, and then there's like other people who are also like a comedic part of them, but
yeah, and they have like other agencies. They make YouTube, like they make other videos for other people as well.
I don't mind that. I think that it wasn't. I mean, it's not. This is while it's not bad. I just don't like laugh at their stuff anymore.
Yeah, it's like I bet you my 10-year-old self would laugh to this just cause why the frick not? You know, like oh my god, it's so funny. Like you know the Dick's Insider, that didn't sound funny.
Yeah.
But
I thought Dick's Insider was actually a cider or like an apple juice. And then next thing you know, I'm like, wait a minute, no, because like I saw the video one time again, right, one day, and I was like, wait a minute. Dick's Insider.
Yeah, that's when you say it faster or
Dick's
just
Insider.
Yeah, Dick's Insider.
I was like, no way, bro.
I love Insider.
Yeah. Put a mouthful and it'll come inside her.
Oh God, man.
And there's a message that you'll understand. Yeah, bro.
Everything makes so much sense.
But it was so catchy, and they would do like these songs, and they don't even do that anymore. And then look, here's the thing. And then Ian's gonna leave. It's inevitable. Ian's gonna leave. He's getting old. He's gonna realize he's not gonna want to do that either.
Yeah.
He's gonna want to be like his own thing, and I feel like Ian would. I don't know what Ian would do by himself, but I know Ian
he
can
gained
do
some
something.
weight.
Huh?
He gained some weight, bro.
I mean, yeah.
I know he has.
They were both. I mean, they were both.
Nah, Anthony keeping it clean and yo.
I mean, I'm pretty skinny, but you know.
But nah, he has fast metabolism though. That's also a key factor.
Anthony's pretty ripped.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Yeah, that just also adds on to the freaking like whole fast metabolism aspect of him. Just he can literally eat anything and work so hard on it, man, and it'll like literally come off because of two things: fast metabolism, and he has stamina. When you exercise quite a bit and your body's used to that exercise, you increase your stamina, and thus for you're used to the threshold, and you can go on for as long as you want for eating, or you can go as long as you want for exercising. What's Ian gonna do? Yo, if he wants to ever lose weight, bro, he's gonna have a hard time. Everyone has a hard time doing it, but
Wow, this turned into a weight conversation. Wow.
not me. I don't mean to, but I just wanted to point that out because I was like, bro,
Yeah, he's definitely gained some weight. Did that change him as a no, not
Not
necessarily.
really. No, obviously not. It's just he got a better appetite.
If
Man
eat,
eats well.
eat better and yeah. I mean, he doesn't even. Yeah.
You got all the money. What you gonna do? Order a bunch of Panda Express.
Yeah, but like, yeah. I'm just scared for the fate of Smosh. Oh, not. It's not that. I'm not scared of the fate of Smosh. Like they still pull decent views.
And keynote decent. Once decent is not decent enough, it's now like the below of decent. You know
decent is like it's not bad, but it's not like really good as they usually do.
Yeah, I know.
When it was just by them, two
yeah,
people
but you're
by
saying in the
themselves.
future. So in the future, when decent isn't good, it's literally the new definition of yo, you out. Literally, your channel ain't doing nothing, bro. 100K views ain't good anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, bro, you get 100K views.
I think that's what they would like. That's what they would be averaging on, like a couple, like
yeah, that's not good.
200K or like 500K.
Within 24 hours, you can only pull 200K, like McJuggernuggets would do, bro. It is a wrap for your
Speaking
channel.
of McJuggernuggets, if you guys don't know him, McJuggernuggets is also a dude who
He made great stories.
Yeah, he made great stories. I mean, he was. If you don't know the cycle of like Psycho Dad. Psycho Dad
crashes the Xbox. That's a very
crashes
popular
Xbox.
video.
Psycho Dad destroys Psycho Kids video game, stuff like that. Yeah, and then he basically turned that into a show, a Psycho series. Like it shows his entire family being psycho, and it was just like wow, it was crazy, man. I thought, and when we were watching this, we were like pretty young, right?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like watching it again, though. I'm not gonna lie, because at the time I really believed it.
Yeah, he even said it was real, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure, it's real, fine.
And
but
for a young impressionable audience.
And then guess what? The last episode came through, and he was like, and then it basically said, okay, it was fake.
Like, and my eyes were like.
Yeah, and I was like, bro, you're a penis. It's the cleanest way I can put it. I mean, dude, like, and then
this man for 2 years.
And then guess what? He says, all right, guys, I'm gonna do like. And the reason why I've been faking basically my life now is because like I feel like I'm boring, stuff like that.
I don't care.
And then he makes another series where he keeps like snapping and stuff, and it's like he keeps like he keeps portraying different characters when he snaps in front of a mirror. And then I was like, oh my god,
then
bro,
the devil is inside.
Yeah, and then the devil is inside, which is like
they try to connect the snapping the devil.
Yeah, which
together.
is like he portrays a character Isaac, and then it's like hey, I can't come back and forth with these identities. No, it's not that. It's Isaac, which is a completely different character. Isaac is like
all the negativity built inside.
Basically, and then it just shows him using a VR.
Yep.
And then like him going through a different world and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was cool.
So Jesse's not in that. Jesse is like there's no Jesse in that. There's just Isaac and stuff. And then after that, it's like then it goes back into like the swapping identity stuff.
Yeah, I feel honestly, to be honest, bro, this he literally made those two, like the Psycho series. I don't know if it had any philosophical like message to him as the director that made.
But
this.
It did connect to some people, so it was.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think
yeah,
that
you
was
just
nice.
succeed in that part.
Yeah, for Isaac, all that other stuff, the ones after those,
you knew it was fake, but like it was still entertaining.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying that I'm talking about how it has a philosophical message to him as a director. It's literally a message on. He's made this show to show that Isaac, the Isaac series and the Devil series reflect on him as a director because he wanted to show that he had artist block, and he used his artist block, right, his writing block, right, director's block, to make it. He used that to make it into a series. Thus, for Isaac and the Devil Inside became a thing. He used his artist block to do those two things to reflect that. If you could see it a little bit with the snapping identity, all that stuff,
No, it wasn't bad. I mean, I did enjoy myself.
It wasn't bad. No, that was nice.
I did enjoy myself, and then like he kind of just like stopped doing that, and then like
Street Fire.
Did his story.
He went back onto that, bro.
Yeah, and then he did his he did his like it was just like real life. No, it wasn't no, not like his. Like he did this real life thing, somewhat like real life thing where he like started looking for houses and stuff.
That was kind of cool.
That was actually kind of cool. I enjoyed that. He turned it into a bit of a series with a little bit of a storyline with you know liking a girl who works there and stuff.
Yeah,
that was a little bit like oh my God.
It was weird because you know why was because look now he's in a completely different house. I was so used to the house that he just bought. Bro, what you gonna do now? Like your audience, bro. Bro, if you're an audience watching this, all of McJuggernuggets, which I don't know, it's pretty unlikely. No, almost every one of my friends don't know him, and I don't know if your friends know him. But, bro, kudos to you, fam. I don't know how you can keep up with him. How? Like, doesn't it get boring?
I mean, yeah, because it's like you okay at this point. You can kind of tell when something's fake.
Careful with that, but that's gonna.
You can kind of tell when something's fake, you know. And it just gets kind of tiring, you know. I think that's just the basics of it all. It just kind of gets tiring.
Story part 2, Storyfire. Go on Storyfire. Go for part 2. I hated that.
Yeah, bro. He would do that. I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, cuz I'm not doing that.
And Joe, remember the times when his brother would upload some things kind of semi-related to him?
Yeah. He was good. Like he was saying like, hey, how he didn't pay me or whatever, something like that.
Yeah. What?
I don't know. Like there was drama between them, and I was like, oh, bro, this is fake. Yeah, let's move on. But yeah, you can only fake things for so long that it just gets like. It's just like people just start to know it, and people just start to catch on to it. Like it starts to be too on the nose, you know, and then it's just like gets so boring. It's like, oh my God, dude! At this point, you're just striving for originality, and then, but yeah, now he's doing this. He's doing his own thing now. He's with his girlfriend who he said he broke up with, but he's still with, technically speaking.
For the views,
he's still
baby.
And then he said that he's on January 1st of 2020 he was not going to do YouTube anymore. He was going to focus on Storyfire because he was making more money off Storyfire.
But yet again, he still uploaded.
Yeah, but then he still upload. Yeah, he did that for
I think it's just to make more money.
He did for view. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and because when you do goodbye videos on YouTube, they're not actually leaving. Guys, they're not actually leaving. They're all just doing it for views. Let's be real here.
Yeah, and by the way, it was January. January is one of the worst months for ad revenues at that time. He made that the time that he made that goodbye video or whatever goodbye, right? It was January. Let's keep that as a reminder. January ain't good. We all hear that all the time, right? From YouTubers saying, "Yo, ain't a good month for ad revenue. We're not gonna get a lot of ads." So therefore, it was a great time for him to get out and go explore more on Storyfire.
Then he realized it wasn't working out, and guess what he did?
But yeah, go back and
to YouTube. And
now after the month passes, bam, there you go. Go back.
And wow. And look, my breakdown of Storyfire is just, if you don't know, it's Storyfire. So basically, when it first released, all you literally could do was write stories.
That was fun.
Yeah. It was all you could do was write stories. You didn't. There was like no currency to unlock things or like to get further through the app. But all you could do was just like make your own stories and stuff like that. It's so simple. Now it's just gone to a point where it's trying to be like the UI, the user interface is it's kind of unpleasing. It's not pleasant looking at it. Like I don't feel like it's not pleasant looking at it, and
dude,
basically it was like now you have this currency where you need like it's
blazing up, guys.
What? You need Blaze to
such the widest thing to say. Yo, guys, get Blaze.
Well, get Blaze, baby.
Yeah, and I like how you use the word Blaze because it's a literal like freaking idiom to use.
You need that as currency, Blaze, to get further through the app and to like watch more videos, something like that. And now there's like OD ads on it, which I can kind of understand. You need to make money off those ads and stuff.
I feel like if your company is going somewhere and you see ads on it, that's a sign that you're making money.
Yeah, I mean, and people, there are some people on there. There are some like good YouTubers that are on there, and they do promote it. But honestly, I'm not gonna care about it because it's like not what it was. It wasn't simple. Now you can do videos on it, which okay, that's cool. But like there has to be I feel like in order for that to succeed is for something detrimental for YouTube, something detrimental to happen on YouTube that makes everyone want to go to another place where it doesn't censor them or it doesn't give them a hard time, and that place would be Storyfire. But until now, everyone knows YouTube sucks, but it isn't there's nothing that's like making it go like, okay, no, this is definitely like, you know, like we're done with it and stuff. But
and YouTube is a big platform now. It's been 10 years since.
Yeah, it wasn't the same YouTube we know before, but you know, hey, that's how it's gonna be for a lot of things, and you know, a lot of things, a lot of good things have a good start, and they might have a good end. A lot of good things have a bad start, and it's gonna have a bad end. But like this podcast, it was a good start, and I think that's a good end. That being said,
hey,
that was a good time, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, thank you for watching. If you go out this far, we're in like an hour and 10 minutes. I'm so glad you made it this far. If you did, we're gonna be hopefully. I think the plan here is to cut down some clips and stuff if you missed out. But but yeah, thank you. For watching this. And
it was a pleasure.
Yeah, definitely feel like doing this another time. Probably on the weekends. That seems a lot more pleasant for me. But yeah, thanks for watching. We don't know the name of this podcast yet, so if you do, you know, leave a comment or something. I don't know, or like
you can also make this into an IGTV too.
Yeah, man. If you contact me, if you have my socials, then you know, definitely tell me what this could be. And other than that, I think that is it, and that is definitely a fun time. I'll see you guys. We'll see you guys.
Yes.
On the next one. Next episode.
Yeah,
Deuces.
fam. See ya.